very good morning from the Air New Zealand lounge here at Wellington Airport. This is the domestic lounge, and I'm just sitting by the window with a good view out to the runway and some of the gates. One of the aircraft just pulled up, so got a pretty good view of some of the aircrafts coming in and out. Seems to be quite windy here as well, so it's going to be quite an interesting flight, especially for those coming into land. So today I'm flying from Wellington to Christchurch. It's a pretty short flight. I think it's about 50 minutes or so. So it's a relatively short flight. Weather outside is not very good. It is very windy, and departure is not going to be a big issue. But for those coming into land, it's going to be very interesting. And it's often the case anyway here in Wellington. It is known as the Windy City, so it does get very interesting. Alright, I've just boarded the flight. They are actually doing some refueling right now. As you can see, they are down there fueling up the plane. Yeah, I'm sitting on 19A, which has about 2 centimeters extra of legroom compared to the back from 20 onwards. So basically the layout is from row 1 to 6. We have the most legroom, I believe it's 86 centimeters. And then from 7 to, I can't remember which row. I believe it's just by the emergency row. They have about 83, I believe. I have about 2 centimeters extra legroom compared to the back, which is, still a little bit better. Just to show you how much legroom there is. It's not a lot, to be honest, but it's just right. So it's not too bad. We have completed boarding, and we are just waiting for the plane to get refueled, and we should be on our way to head off to Christchurch. And I have an empty seat next to me as well, so that's good. And I think I was assigned to this row because I got a silver tier on AirPoints, so I got assigned to this section, which has the slightly more legroom. That's the situation right now. We are just sitting here waiting. We should be able to head off soon, hopefully. It is nearly 12:30 right now, and departure time is supposed to be 12:35. I just saw the guy, he's just taking off the fueling hose, so yeah, we should be on our way very soon. Weather is still looking pretty crap, so takeoff might be quite interesting, but we'll see as we get on the way out of Wellington. Alright, we have just arrived at our cruising altitude. Service has just finished. We have a mineral water and then a choice of cookie type cookie or a Mexicano chips, which is basically the same as before. So I'm not too sure where or which route they have changed the snacks, but on this route it's basically the same, except they don't serve hot drinks because the flight time is very short. And another thing I want to point out is look at how dirty the tray table is. It's full of snacks from the previous flight. So yeah, someone didn't do the cleaning, or well, they don't do cleaning for this kind of short turnaround flights. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the flight itself. Nothing too interesting. I'm not sure if you can see there's like monitors up on top, so there's kind of like advertisements and quizzes if you want to be entertained. But yeah, I'm just reading the in-flight magazine, which is hidden by the tray table. The tray table is too dirty, so I'm not too keen on putting it on top of the tray table. But it seems like the engine is spooling down, so we might be actually on our top of the sand right now, coming down to Christchurch, and they are just giving sweets, which is a signature Air New Zealand thing. I guess it's kind of helped with the air pressure difference. When we are descending, you get that like popping on your ears and stuff. So having a lolly helps, but I never get it because it's too sweet, and I'm not really into like sweet kind of things. But yeah, just out the view over here, it's looking not too bad. There's not a lot of clouds down there. So hopefully that's the case for Christchurch as well. I had a look at the forecast and there doesn't seem to be any rain. So that's a good thing because there's been flooding and stuff over the weekend. So that would be a bit of a relief for the people there. And there's one interesting thing as well. Just now when we depart Wellington, we actually rotated and lifted quite quickly due to the strong headwind, which I've never really experienced before, and that's actually my first time having such a short takeoff roll. So that is very interesting, very fun. That is quite an experience in itself. So there's not too much to report in terms of the flight everything is going smoothly, and yeah, there is not too much difference in terms of service, in terms of product, soft product, hard product. Everything is basically the same. So yeah, they are collecting the trash right now, so I'll finish the drink and I'll come back later. Flight is still quite good for the Air New Zealand standard, I suppose. It has remained the same, and they are usually quite a high standard airline for domestic, so no complaints, and there is not really much faults. But I did notice that one of the monitor did kind of go a little bit crazy earlier, so that's a bit of a maintenance issue there. And obviously it would be good if they are able to clean the tray tables, because it is very filthy and I really don't want to be touching it. You can hear that the captain is making the announcement right now, so we should be descending into Christchurch shortly. Actually on board my second flight from Christchurch back to Wellington. The reason that I have to do this flight is because at the lounge I managed to get myself a better seat. So when I check into the lounge, I asked whether they can change my seat, because I got assigned to 21A, which is almost the back of the plane and the least amount of leg room. So the guy at the lounge actually managed to snatch me up for 9F. So this is the second best seat, I suppose, for the A320 domestic configuration. And I don't know if you can see, but I'll just show you the legroom, and there is like plenty of legroom. So a big difference compared to what I had coming to Christchurch on 19A. That one has about 70. I cannot remember what's the pitch. I'll put it on the screen so that you can see the seat pitch. So I think it's about 10 centimeter difference, and it is actually quite significant. The front here is usually reserved for like elite members, so like people who are holding like elite tier or gold tier, they would be assigned for this kind of seats. But yeah, very fortunate that the agent was able to get me for this seat, and I'm able to try it out. I believe you can actually book for the seat, but you will have to pay extra for it. And I don't have anyone sitting on my row, so I have like the full row to myself, which is good. Seems to be quite a quiet flight as well, so yeah, there's not that many people sitting up front. I'm not sure about the back. I can't really look at the back. Would be weird. I could, but would be weird. But yeah, it's quite a good seat, and definitely I would say if you are a very tall person, it's worth paying that little bit extra just to get this kind of a better legroom seat up front. So anything from like the first row to the kind of like the emergency exit, that's like kind of the, so that's like the best section where you can sit on the domestic sector. So I had a quick look at the back. It's actually a lot more busier. So the front for like the elite members are a little bit more quiet, which is good. Anyway, I wanted to talk about when I was boarding the aircraft. So I was scanning my boarding pass. So what I did was I exported from the Air New Zealand app, I made the boarding pass from the Air New Zealand app to my Apple Wallet, and then for some reason it said that I didn't check it when I scanned the boarding pass, and I believe it's because that my seat was changed. So and apologies for the lighting, that my boarding pass was like kind of changed or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but I don't know why. Anyway, the gate agent was not very like happy or friendly about it, and she was kind of like telling me off. She was like, "Don't use your watch. Use your phone or whatever, you know." But because it's exported to Apple Wallet, so I'm just assuming that they have changed like the QR code, which I used to like scan the to scan on the system. So I assume that when my seat was changed, the QR code was changed as well. That's why it didn't work. But they definitely could have kind of be a little bit more less rude about it. And to be honest, I've found Air New Zealand crew to be a little bit of a mixed bag. Like some of them are very nice, and I think majority of them are nice, but yeah, some of them can be a little bit blunt, little bit rude as well. I'm not afraid to say, but yeah, some of them can be a little bit, or well, at least it comes across as a little bit rude. Anyway, that's all I have to report on for this return flight. I don't think there's anything new that I can report on. We are just about to get into the runway to take off. So I'm gonna jump back to the previous flight from Wellington to Christchurch and end this video. Hello everyone, and I am here in Christchurch International. I just landed and I'm just sitting here at the kind of a working desk area. This whole place is quite chill. There's like couches and that sort of thing. So it's been, looks very good here. Very modern. There's like wireless charger. I don't know whether it works, so I guess we'll find out together. And let's put it down there. Yeah, I don't think it works. Maybe it does. Maybe it's just my phone. Oh, it works. Yeah, it's it is charging. So that's good. I'm just waiting for the bus, which should be departing at 1:52. Right now it's 1:43. So I have about 10 minutes or so before the bus departs, which is just behind me. And I'll be taking that into the city, close to where my hotel is. I think it's like just nearby. So that's it from the airport. Flight was uneventful. You can check out my review of that flight. I've done a couple of videos with Air New Zealand, so this is just kind of update on after a while since I've flown with them, so you can check that out. And if you don't want to miss future videos, you can also subscribe to my channel. I'll post flight reviews and this type of travel vlogs and stuff. So yeah, do that if you want. And yeah, there's not too much to report. It is a little bit cold outside, so I'll try to wrap up as best as I can. And yeah, I'll probably head out in about 2 minutes. Hopefully the bus is there, so that I can just quickly hop in and don't have to wait out in the cold. Not too sure what I'm gonna do here yet. I did buy a ticket to I think it's the aquarium, and I got the VIP backstage pass as well to get quite close to the penguins, so that's quite exciting. But that's for the day of my departure from Christchurch, so that's in about 2 days. But yeah, for the next 2 days, I don't have anything planned, so it's going to be an adventure to try to find out what I can get up to here, since I have nothing planned. So I'll have to do a little bit of Googling and try to see what Christchurch has to offer around this time of the year. Because it is winter, so it's pretty quiet. But there is, the FIFA football thing going on. Not too sure if it's happening here in Christchurch, but yeah, it is a little bit quiet here generally. So yeah, not very sure what I can do yet. But that's it from Christchurch Airport, and I'll see you all in the next one.